Q-tip or like a match right here. And you go. Where'd it go? And it's back. How'd I do it? There it is. No, I'm not editing it. I just did it. So we have like a string, right? And a ring. It's just a regular old ring. So I gotta keep my hands. I'm gonna make the ring levitate, obviously. Ooh, it's going up, isn't it? How am I doing it? It's magic. It's harder than it looks, too. Ah. There you go. It's magic. I don't think they actually have a way to beat, like, these two, because the Moltres doesn't do anything if you do it like that. Snarl is not that big of a deal. Intimidate kind of sucks, but we just bring the Torkoal in the back. And then that team's actually, like, fast as hell. So, like, I think we actually just still bring Urshifu and under speed. There's other arguments to be made for bringing for bringing Venusaur. Venusaur's great versus Lecky. Venusaur's good versus a lot of those. Let's bring the Venusaur instead of the Urshifu then. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Assault Vest forbids the use of status type moves. So, like, you just can't use, like, Taunt, you can't Protect, you can't do stuff like that. Yeah, it gives you a 1.5% specialty boost. And that's why, like, I really like using Seeds. You know, I actually wanted to use, like, a Vest on this Calyrex. You know, I didn't even want Trick Room on it. But, like, I'll take having Trick Room and Protect on this thing. It's actually been really nice to have. So, the question is, like, how much damage can I soak? Because you know they're just going to go for the Fiery Wrath, right? You know that the Fiery Wrath is coming. It's going to be Fiery Wrath and, what is that other move? Electro Web. The question is, can I soak them? There's a couple other things that I think are worth noting here. I really do think that I could probably get away with going for a Dazzling to break a Lecky Sash. I do think I can get away with it. Should I try and get away with it? I think I am going to try and get away with it. It's such an important thing for speeding up the game, taking out their Sash user off the start. He's totally going with Electro, awesome. So if we don't get flinched by Foul Play, we win, because he also didn't max anything. He just expected to follow me. So, like, Entity's gonna get taken up by Moltres, so it's kind of like I used Follow Me anyways. Oh, we took out Sash, he was orbed. That's awesome. Don't flinch my Calyrex. How about you just don't flinch my Calyrex? Don't flinch me. I could have also protected Entity, I guess. Don't flinch me. Awesome. It's probably gonna be game. We just gotta save our Torkoal to be able to come in after Venusaur, or after the Kyogre. We'll be able to KO the Lecky with the Lance, and I actually think, like, we're going to be able to use Weather Ball if we want to on that Moltres. That'd be funny. Yeah, so we just go Lance here. Let me think about this. Because I really want to go for a Vine Lash to speed things up, but I think max striking this Moltres is actually going to be really good because it'll be super effective because of the ice. I'm going to be able to, like, double tap it really, really hard. Did their team have Incineroar in it? Of course it did. Lance is what we're still doing. I don't think we actually need to max the Venusaur this turn. I don't think you have to. Oh shit, I'm not setting heal, you're right. I'm an idiot. Yo, show me Kyogre then. You're right, I forgot. Anyways, look at this massive outplay. That's funny. It's neutral damage. We'll be able to take that guy out next turn with a max Quake. So it's good that I didn't max. Well, now. You're right. I forgot I wasn't setting a Hail. You're right. Glacial Lance should also just set Hail. Oh, shit. He didn't die on the Lecky. He's going to tick out because he intimidated us. That's actually a really good play. That's a good play. Spiritomb is ass. Volt Switch. He's actually not going to get the Switch. Yep. Yeah, I should have maxed the Ice Horse. I should have, but I'll do it next turn. I want to see that Ogre come out. Show me Ogre. So I can totally go into that Moltres and pick up the KO on it. Like, I can totally pick up the KO on the Moltres. If I had Sleep Powder here, that'd be dope, but I do not. We're Quaking. I guess I'll just Quake and Sludge Bomb. Quake should take out the Incin. Even at -1. And he resent out his Flyer, so like I'm allowed to Quake for free here. And then next turn we'll be able to, I guess, maybe hit the Moltres with the Hailstorm. Maybe. I might not even die because I'm getting a +1 Spadef boost. So that's kind of like also my thoughts here. Protect Moltres, great. That's perfect. I thought he might be trying to do that to fish for policy procs. So like hopefully we can just take the Incin out here. If we don't take this Incin out, like we were big sad. But we always take it out. And then we get an attack boost. That's busted. Then he sends that Ogre in the back, and Venusaur actually should underspeed this Ogre. So we just hit the Moltres, take that out, and then we just Leaf Storm. Then we have Torkoal in the back to come out. Alright, let's see. We're at neutral. 2 turns on TR. +2 Spadef, that's value. I mean, I could take out the Ogre easy. I think you still go for the Hailstorm to take out the Moltres. And then we'll just go for a Leaf Storm into the Ogre. Like I said, I think we underspeed this Ogre, and then we send out Torkoal, and then that changes the weather. It makes it so, like, if he protects here and then does stuff next turn, we're able to use, like, Venusaur to outspeed Ogre. We'll see, though. He's going to be maxing Ogre, I think. Yep. So this probably doesn't KO, but we'll see. Hopefully his Moltres doesn't get a double protect. That would suck. That'd be really not great. He goes for the double protect. He gets the double protect. What an absolute massive luck play. That sucks. That's really not great for me at all. Double protect. He's going to get a policy block off that too. Probably. Looks like not. We already saw his orb. No, there's a policy. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, let's see if we can get done here. This is really not great. There's one more turn on the TR, but this is bad. I don't think that he can actually take out my Ice Horse, though, with the Ogre, unless he's like Mystic Water. He goes, thank you for stopping by. Let's see if he takes it out. We're at plus like millions Spadef value. All right, how many freaking, what is it? How many protects you got back there, Moltres? How many protects you got? Because this is the last turn TR, right? Awesome. I have to Hailstorm into it again. I mean, yeah, I think you do just straight Hailstorm into it. And should we switch out for... I think you Hailstorm into Moltres and you switch out Venusaur for Torkoal. Just because Venusaur's at -2. Yeah. Yep. I switch out to Venusaur. For show. I wonder if he's going to be like max icing my freaking Venusaur slot. Because we can switch to Torkoal. They make us look a lot better. Are you going for the triple? Alright, he's not even tripling. He tried. That thing's finally gone. Perfect. I'm taking away my own son. Never a smart play. I don't have anything for trade, my guy. Geyser? Awesome. Finally takes out Calyrex. Ate like multiple max moves and like an Electro Web and a Fiery Wrath. Pokemon's kind of nuts. I thought about max, like just max guarding. I thought about it. But nah, that wasn't the right play. And then so we just sent up Venusaur. This is the last max turn on the Ogre, and I don't think Ogre just like one-shots. I don't know though. I don't think Max Hailstorm one-shots Venusaur. I really don't think so. We'll see. We will see. Oh, he's just geysering. Okay. In the Venusaur. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah, we got it. Unless he has like some... I was going to say, unless he has like freaking Wiki Berry Ogre. Yeah, we take those. Close. We're able to grind it out. Maybe it was a prick that Cold protects. Oh yeah, I understand. Maybe he didn't even have Ice Beam either. Sometimes they don't have it. Why didn't you kill Torkoal? I mean, he didn't have to kill Torkoal. Torkoal wasn't doing anything. I would have hit the Venusaur with anything. Like, you hit the Venusaur no matter what you're doing. If you have Hailstorm, you know, you hit the Venusaur in that situation. Yeah, he just didn't have the ice to kill the Venusaur. He tried to crit the Venusaur. And like a crit Geyser in the rain would have KO'd the not vested one. So if like I was wide lens and he crit there, he'd have got the KO. Holy sun. Yeah, that's a lot of sun. Good thing is we have like amazing terrain control here. We just have to hope that his Torkoal doesn't just melt our face off. Right, let's go. Yeah, no, I think the play the guy did last game was the correct play for sure. I definitely think that was the play. You ever been top 100 in ranked? I've been number 1 before, a bunch of times. In other formats. I think I've only been ranked 1 in Sword and Shield like one time. I think that was like in Series 3. But yeah, I've been ranked 1 a bunch of different formats. We'll see. Yveltal can be a problematic matchup. Sun is hard, so like we already know that like Sun's a bad matchup because we're trying to use Calyrex. The good thing is a lot of the Sun attackers are special, so the fact that we're using like Psychic Seeds, NDD, we have like Max Quakes to give us more boosts. Like we can actually eat this damage pretty well. I wonder if they're gonna go like Ninetales Zard. That's one of my favorite leads with like the eject pack. So let's see it. Let us see. Because you go like eject pack, and you still have your Zard, and then you already set your Sun for your Zard, and you get to bring out like a good mon. Alright, he's going with it. Just like I said. Yeah, I think we just get our TR up here. Alright, so there's always the situation, right? Where we don't have to trick her. We don't have to follow me, I don't think. I don't think we have to follow me. And it's so greedy. Attack boost. What do you think is the most understood legendary? So like I have a question. I was talking with my girlfriend about this. When people ask for like underrated or like understood, like what do they mean? What do you want me to answer with? Do you want me to answer the thing that I think should get more use? But whenever I answer with something that should get more use, people are like, well, I use that all the time. It's like, do you want something that can actually work or not? You know? I'm actually just gonna go for the expanding force. And we'll obviously try and trick him here. They're probably just going to double Heat Wave, probably. Which means I could also protect my entity. I think they're actually going for the overheat play into the eject pack, but like, we'll see. Withdrawing, awesome. Eating expanding force is harder. Eat it more. Being able to seriously weaken, see, like that's game. Your eruption is not worth using now, and even if you hit the entity, I got a sash. So like. The reason you want to weave that one attack in with Entity is it softens them up so much to where like things like Torkoal who are relying on HP are seriously weakened, but also things like haven't maxed yet would max off a lower HP base, which means they're getting a lot less damage. You totally hit the Entity, great. You actually let me get a free switch into my Torkoal. So we take those, and you're eating this expanding force. And I still have my Porygon up. So you take orb damage, you're going to take sun damage, you take expanding force damage. Like, look how weak a Torkoal is. That's like soul value. Yo, thank you for that sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so the real question here is like, I actually think you want to just bring out your Ice Horse. I think that's the right play, and you just try attack that Torkoal and protect. I know we'll take a tick there, but then we're waiting on his max turns. We know what he has in the back. Like, we can melt this guy with our Torkoal, which is funny, but I think it's the right play. I think we can take out his Torkoal from here. I could also max my Calyrex. I don't think Overheat would take me out. I think this is actually good for everyone. Because I'm going to max guard my max guard here. I think it's the right play. And then next turn, Nizard's going to take another chip of like solar power and maybe even orb if he hits our Porygon. And I don't want to just go for a regular protect and have him like wildfire me and crit me and do like 80% of my health. I'd rather just keep my health pool relatively topped off. And so let's see what he's doing here. I want to see if he's yawning with the Torkoal as well, because that would suck. He's max guarding. Wow, what a PogChamp. Let's see if he's yawning. He is yawning. It's almost like I play the game. Have you ever seen anyone as good as me? I don't know if they should even make players as good as me anymore, because I've had every single lead on this guy so far. I read him with this lead with the Ninetales. I read him hard switching in the Torkoal. That's why I use the expanding force. And I read that play with the yawn too. I don't even want to say these are like reads either. I'm conditioning these things. Like, I'm forcing these pins because he doesn't want to like deal with the like the things that I have, like the tools that I have. Now let's see. Yeah, I'd say these are more conditioning than like reads. When you like hard read something based off like zero interaction, it's different. Yeah. There's a Ninetales. I can max Quake that. I think you actually just want to nuke the Zard, though. I think you Hailstorm, because that'll break Ninetales Sash, too. I think we just double in Zard, because it protects on cooldown. And I think if they go for the max guard here, which might be their only out, I think that, and like maybe like an Overheat into a Calyrex, we have a Spit F boost, we're probably going to be able to eat it pretty well. And it's better to nuke the Zard here than to just get protected by Ninetales. Okay, because we could go for the max Quake into the Ninetales. And he went for the max guard. He even went for the correct play, but like 9 times out of 10, this is better. Because it KOs the Zard, it gives me... We actually doubled into that with Porygon just to make sure. Just to make sure, in case he didn't max guard, you know? But he did max guard. This also breaks Sash on the Ninetales, because we set the Hail. So I actually think that going for the max guard there on the Zard was the right play. I think that actually was the right play, but like, you force them to... Oh man. Never lucky. Hypnosis Ninetales. Feels sad, man. But like I was talking about, 9 times out of 10, that play's gonna fail. The max guard, the double max guard turn, and you just force that bad matchup, force that RNG to take over. Case in point, we got hit with a freaking sleep hypnosis, never lucky. I'd much rather get hit with hypnosis than get double max guarded though. So let's see what the last mon is. Yveltal, the restricted is up. That's actually really not great for me. We have to be asleep this turn. Doesn't matter what we use. I actually think we should probably just recover, but then he's going to try and go for sleep. Now we'll see. Yeah, Yveltal's going to be hard to deal with. We have our own Torkoal in the back, so we're going to have to reapply Trick Room. I don't think he takes out like Calyrex this turn with anything. Hopefully that Yveltal just doesn't have that much going for it. He's thinking about it. I think you just go for the sleep on the Porygon. You might as well, right? Try and high roll even harder. I don't think Ice Beam into the Yveltal is the right play because we have an attack boost. So I think it's just better to re-top off that Porygon, play the long game. You pulse me all you want. I wonder if he's going to like overheat. Heat Wave, that's fine. Cool. Calyrex Stick. Built different. Alright, get some more chip on those guys. Looks like Yveltal's not goggles. So let's think. I'm gonna chip out a lot from the wildfire too. So let's think about this. I think the Ninetales is scarfed. It might be. Ninetales is a higher base speed. I think Ninetales was sashed. This is the last turn of TR. So like, and I can try and wake up this turn, so we will. Last turn of TR. How many turns do we have on our... This is, all right, the wildfire ticked out. Perfect. So I actually think... Do I actually just want to go for like... Ice Beam won't do it. I think you just recover to make sure you're topped off. Because I actually want to say Porygon might be able to even wall out both those mons. Calyrex never lucky. Never ever lucky Calyrex. Never lucky. He can't be scarfed also because he used Hypnosis and then Heat Wave. So it's like he's not scarfed. He's gonna Hypnosis me this turn, I think. Heat Wave. I almost want to get burned, so like he can't go for Hypnosises. And next turn we're gonna nuke that Yveltal and get it off the board. Alright. It's time. We get the Ninetales off the board too with Earth Power, but I don't think that's the play. I think you want to get the Yveltal off the board. So let's see what we can do. Man, that sleep hurt. Let's go. He's going to hit the Torkoal. I just don't think he KOs. I don't know if Dark Pulse from like a vested or bulky Yveltal. And like vested bulky Yveltal Dark Pulse probably about 60%. And then Heat Wave from Ninetales, even though it's boosted by the sun, Ninetales has like an 80 base special attack, so it shouldn't be KOing me unless either those crit or he gets like a flinch or something. I almost want to say, and if you're not using, he goes for the second Hypnosis. You're going to miss that one, Chief. You're going to miss it all. Perfect. Don't flinch me, please. Overheat. Yes. 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 Feels amazing, man. That's right. You can rely on RNG all you want. But I'm making those plays for days. Even if he didn't, like, the fact that he didn't respect our Torkoal there is why we won. Like, he went for the Hypnosis, but, like, you had to hit the Torkoal. He could have tried to KO the Torkoal. He could have tried to do a lot of different stuff. But we're going to be able to get him now. I think. He could still totally, like, crit us out. We just missed an overheat, never lucky. That actually, we needed to hit that. Because like, if he puts us out, and it's like 3 turn sleeps, and then like a bunch of... Okay, he's going for Heat Waves now, it's fine. That's fair, you missed that Heat Wave. Because it's sun boosted Heat Waves. There's the burn. That's awesome. You can't put me to sleep now. That's so value for me, I think. You can no longer put me to sleep. Alright, let me think about the right play here. I think the right play... I think we can... If we hit our overheat, we win. I don't think I can has Protect. Wow, he actually has it. What if I used Recover there? What a guy. He's trying to really get the burn damage in now. So we know Heat Wave, Protect, Hypnosis. I'm Specs. I can't switch it up. Man, part of me really wants to like use Recover here, but like basically what's gonna happen is if I use Recover, we'll wait our own Trick Room. So we actually have to just go for more overheats. If we hit with both of these, we get the KO straight up. If we hit this overheat, he'll take a lot and he'll die. Awesome, we win. Look at this. Even at -2, it does way too much damage. And Porygon's able to finish it off. Perfect. Yeah, if I would have weaved like a Recover in that turn, and he KO'd Torkoal and crit us with a Heat Wave or something, and then Protected got us another dot, like tick out or something like that, we would have been in a really bad spot. That guy literally pulled like every single like gimmicky trick in the book. Went for like multiple Hypnosises, went for like Protect Baits, double Max Guard, stuff like that. In a terrible matchup for me, and we were still able to win.